Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today we're talking about Moonology. Hi, my name is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman. I'm an intuitive psychic medium here in the Sugar Land area. That's just outside of Houston. When I was a little girl, I fell in love with our moon, and ever since I have been energetically drawn to moon energy. I have studied Moonology for quite a while, plus I enjoy teaching others about the different energies of each moon phase. Then combining that energy with our current moon sign, and you will come away with a great understanding of how both these energies will combine to influence each of us in unusual ways. If you like my content, please subscribe, like, and share. That's right, today, January 17th, we have our full moon in the sign of Cancer. So our full moon is all about illuminating anything that we're ready to get rid of. And I know a lot of people are like, you say this all the time. It happens once a month. It happens every 29 days that we get this opportunity to kind of clear out things. And sometimes it's like old thinking, old ideas, and sometimes it's just a way of making room for what's coming up next. What are the new things that you want to bring into your life? What are the new things that you're like, I'm so excited about, but this old thinking. And I get this a lot, especially with people that are trying to bring in something brand new, like a new love, a new person, a new soulmate to be in their life. And so they'll talk about that and they're like, oh, this is the type of person I want. These are the qualities that I love in people and that sort of thing. And then eventually they'll go, but there's no good men in the world, or there's no good women in the world, or all women lie, or all men lie, or all men cheat. Whatever it is, they'll say something like that. And I'm like, that's what you got to get rid of. That type of thinking is keeping you from where you want to be. The thinking that you have like, oh, I want someone in my life, but I want someone who's honest and trustworthy. But you think all men lie. See where that doesn't fit? So that's what you have to do, is kind of like, where is my thinking off? Where am I thinking wrong? And it could be that a previous boyfriend or husband cheated on you, and it doesn't mean that all men cheat. It just means that that man cheated. He chose what he shouldn't have chose, and there's consequences for that, and hopefully he's dealing with all of his karma with that part. But your karma is to realize that just because one man doesn't do what he's supposed to do, or one woman doesn't do what she's supposed to do, doesn't mean everybody's bad. It's kind of like you're throwing the baby out with the bathwater, kind of like you're just letting all of this fly when it's really not all of that. It's one of those, what are you choosing in this? Where is your thinking off? Where is the stuff that you need to bring in for yourself? And that's all about the new moon energy coming in. Now let's add a little bit of Cancer energy into there. And Cancer energy is all about stimulating emotional relationships with other people, and kind of like being supportive on both sides, and kind of that spiritual growth and that supportive for both sides. So we're both going to be nurturing to each other. We're both going to be nurturing and supportive as we grow through things. And this can also bring up family issues and kind of like domestic issues. And so this could be like, I want to stimulate a new emotional connection to my siblings, and they want to connect to me. And so how are we going to do that? And how are we going to bring up those concerns and honor and support each other through all of this? That's really important. It could also go into finding a new mate. It's one of those, I want a mate that is emotionally supportive to me in my spiritual growth, in my nurturing of how I want to nurture. And are they compliant to that, or does it jive with them as well? And if it doesn't, then we need to let this person go and find someone else. Because so many times people are like, I can make them into what I want. No, no one wants to be made into something they don't want. If they wanted that, they would be that right now. And so it's one of those, allowing that person to be who they really are, and either you love them or you don't, but that's your choice. And this full moon is highlighting all of these issues and all of these obligations that are kind of like, it doesn't really work for me, so that you can make new choices. So you can make new choices in your life and find the people that are going to emotionally support you, the people that are going to emotionally support you as you grow and nurture yourself, and kind of, what are you changing into? What are you evolving into? That's what's most important. So let's pull a couple of angel cards and get us a little bit more information about this. So, body care. one of the things that so many people do not take care of is themselves. So many times I hear this, well, I'll get a massage next week or next month, or they have something scheduled and something else came up. And it doesn't mean you need to, I'm doing this no matter what. But so many times they're so willing to cancel that appointment when it really does take care of them and what they really, really choose to have in their life. That's the important part. So what else is going on? It's one of those, this energy can bring in some amazing changes. So let's pull another one for us, nature. I know January, getting out into nature, it can be wonderful. And I know anybody who's had a Christmas tree in their house usually have it out by now. If not, it's a fake one. But get out in nature, even if it's sitting outside for 15 or 20 minutes and kind of are taking a walk. I love getting out in nature, even if it's cold as heck outside, sitting out in nature for a period of time and just kind of revitalizing myself, kind of bringing in that energy to me and what's new and different. And for me, I love doing this in January because it's nice and cold outside, so I don't like staying out there for too long, but I enjoy the energy, the vibrations of what's going on, the energy that are changing our world. That coolness is kind of putting all of our trees into a dream state of sleep, and they're kind of dreaming about the spring coming in. Our plants are doing the same thing. It's kind of like, I can't wait to come out and change and come out and show you what I've evolved into. So that's a really cool one. Inspiration and ideas. When I'm out in nature, I get so many inspirations and so many ideas and so many like, wow, I could try this, or oh, I could this would be amazing. This would be so awesome to do that. This would be so amazing for us to try. And so I write them down. I'll usually take a notepad and a pen with me so I can write down that information and kind of allowing that energy to come in and change. My last card for us is Archangel Michael. And when we're in the mood to make changes, he's the guy to call on. He can give us such support and energy and support us as we move through the changes and what we want to change in our world. What is it that we want to bring into us? That's the cool part, I think. So what are the changes you're choosing to bring into in this full moon in the sign of Cancer? What are you willing to get rid of? What are the things that are keeping you from your dream life? What are the things that are keeping you from your dream life? Very interesting. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.